Bad news bears for the Miami Heat as they have fallen to the Denver Nuggets 104-93. Look, I had predicted that the Denver Nuggets were going to win this first game and the series at that, but I did assume that the first game would be a little closer. Considering that Miami has won every single one of their away game ones throughout these playoffs, I was just a little surprised, honestly. I don't want to be Mr. Overreact here, and I know there was a little something brewing with a hint of a comeback in the fourth, but this game made me lean towards a dominating series by Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Starting off with the winners, the Nuggets. Aaron Gordan was feasting in the paint. I mean, it helped that Nikola Jokic said, "Here comes the airplane," and absolutely spoon-fed his teammates throughout this first half. With a disgusting 10 points and 10 assists in the first half, there was a high focus on the Joker, especially the non-Nikola minutes, as Miami jumped into that zone right as he left the floor. It was working for a nice little bit in Miami's favor, but once Nikola was back, they knew damn well to go back to man. It was validating as a Suns fan to see Aaron Gordan clamp up a team's best player for the fourth series in a row, giving Jimmy Butler as much trouble as humanly possible. Murray wasn't doing bad whatsoever at the beginning, but decided to turn it up right before the half and came out the half blazing with that two-man action between him and Jokic. It got ugly, and Denver started to officially pull away in the third, with 5 guys already having double-digit points, with a whole quarter left to play. Taking care of business the rest of the game allowed Bruce Brown to randomly go off and get Jokic looks that he sank to absolutely kill any momentum Miami had of coming back. Moving the spotlight back to Miami, it was truly a case of shooters not shooting the ball well, as Duncan Robinson and Max Strus combined for a total of 1 for 14 behind the arc.
What?
I'm sorry, you just can't win any games that way. Jimmy Butler had himself a handful, as he only had 13 points on 42% from the field, getting up 0 free throws. And speaking of free throws, the Miami Heat have broken the record for the least amount of free throws ever attempted in a game in playoff history tonight with 2. Now, Miami fans might complain about this fact, and I understand. There was definitely some points where I thought Bam got fouled, but Miami was more than willing to settle for threes over and over and over again, shooting 12 more threes than Denver. I was a fan of how Kyle Lowry played, especially in the first half, but I feel like only him, Gabe Vincent, and most definitely Bam were the only ones fighting till the very end. I saw Miami try to attempt to go zone on Nikola and the starters with about 10 minutes, I believe, in the game, and there seemed to be limited success with it, but I'll make sure to keep an eye out for that in future games. My final thoughts on the game is basically that Jokic, Murray, Gordan, Bruce Brown, KCP, and shoot, I didn't even mention the importance of MPJ and his shooting throughout the game, but these group of dudes looked like they were in sync, playing with a chip on their shoulders, and looked like the most deserving team to be in this position. I'm still gonna stick with my super safe prediction of Nuggets in 6, but I could be convinced in 5, to be 100% honest with you. But what do you think, Dash and Hoopers? Didn't you guys watch this and get put on sweep alert? Or did you like the type of fight that was exhibited in the fourth quarter by the Heat? You let me know what your predictions are, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, have a phenomenal rest of your day.